Hey there, it's Justin with Great Land Investments. Today I want to talk to you about a property in Victor, Colorado. It's 2.24 acres, as you can see from this picture or this drone video. It's going from the southeast corner to the north of the property, and in the end, it's going to be looking towards Victor. Right here, you can see that this is actually the property, a little bit of where the property is, right below that shed up there. This is an aerial view of the property. Once again, 2.24 acres. This is the view looking from the property north to Victor. You can see the houses up there. This is looking to the east towards the property, looking from the east towards the property. This is from the property looking south onto the mountains on the other side of the property. And this is looking towards where the power lines are. The property does have power close to the property. This is showing you kind of how we can access the property. We have the State Highway 67 on the left, County Road 81 on the right that come into Victor, and then at the bottom of Victor is where the property is. So there's actually dirt roads that lead up to the property, not quite paved yet, but in the future that can be an option. Here we see the elevation. It sits about at 9,500 feet elevation. Right here we're looking at the overall view, and then we're going to zoom into the property. So that's the boundary. It's actually two parcels. It sits right below Victor. You can see the main street to Victor is another access point. And then as we zoom in a little further, we can see the contour lines. So here we can actually see the land uses. So yellow we see the BLM land, the green is the national forest, blue is state land, and orange is the wilderness, state wilderness area. You can see where the property sits at the 2.24 acres, and then around most of the land is BLM land, which is public use. We can go hunting. You can do, like when there's water and different things, you can do anything you want on the public lands. And then the national forest is where there's some of the national parks that are also in Colorado that we'll show a little later in the videos, but this is what we can do with the land, some of the land uses that'll help. Just like we had land uses, this actually is showing some elk. They're grazing out in the field. Colorado is known for hunting for elk. The next video we're going to see, you can also hunt for white-tailed deer and mule deer. They also have bear hunting, cougar hunting. It's very similar to Utah and other states around. These are mountain goats. The mountain goats is a big hunting spot up there. You can see them running around and in their natural habitats. There's a lot of things to do in Colorado. This is actually Mueller State Park. It's only about 28 minutes away from the property. This is a view of just kind of a day in Mueller Park. You can see the winds blowing. It's a really nice view. This is Garden of the Gods. This is another place you can visit in Colorado. It's really cool. We're watching kind of the sunset over the valley of Garden of the Gods. It's a really cool place to visit with family and anyone else if you have the property. This is showing us 11-mile reservoir. Those who like water, those who like to fish, those who want to do kayaking, paddleboarding, things like that. This is a really high trafficked area for destination for fishing. Now we're looking at Dome Rock. Dome Rock is actually a hiking trail to a dome rock that looks like this. It's a pretty cool, just natural occurrence of rock in the shape of a dome. This shows us how far away we are from Aspen. Aspen is a really cool skiing in the wintertime and then just hikes in a resort in the summertime. You see. So Colorado Springs is the closest town. It's about an hour 50 to an hour away. There's shopping there. We can see this overview of kind of what Colorado Springs looks like. It's a really neat video. There's shopping there. There's St. Francis Medical Center, which if you need any medical attention. There's Walmart. There's some of the local stores. And there's also the big block stores like we said. If you're interested in properties and want to buy, I'm going to show you how what our website looks like, how we can go through the buying process, things like that. So this is our main this is our home screen. GreatLandInvestments.com is who we are. And we're coming in here. We come in here and we click on Colorado Land for Sale. When we come here, you can see the listings that we have. Currently, we have a lot of them under contract, a lot of them sold. You can do filters for what you're looking for. So the property that I want to talk about is still the 2.24 acres in Victor, Colorado. You can see right now that the cash price is $27,750. This is just a short address and a description. We can click on view details, and that'll bring us to this, one of the main pictures that you see. It's a pretty cool property just right out there in Victor, Colorado. We like to put videos of all of our properties, so you can click on this YouTube video and you can go and look at a drone overview of the property and some more information. As you can see, we have a description of the property, just trying to show you what you can do. It's crisp mountain air and stunning panoramic views from your own backyard in Victor, Colorado. It's all within 20 miles of fishing. This is Sacagaway Reservoir. The other one we talked about was 11-mile reservoir. Mueller State Park that we also mentioned. There's a ton to do there. Dome Rock hiking. So this is just an overview of the property and what you can do there when when you purchase it and you have somewhere to go. We also have the option to contact us, information, email address, phone number, so you can ask us any questions that you have. We're always happy to get in an email or get on a phone call, talk to you about the property, help you along the process. You can see that on all of our properties we offer a cash price. We also offer owner finance. So on this property we offer two options, 60 months and 90 months, depending on you and how you want to buy the property. Everything has a doc fee, a $200 doc fee as we get all the forms and everything ready for you. You can see that this property is in Colorado. It's in Teller County. Like we mentioned, it's about 9,530 feet in elevation, 2.24 acres. You can look up these APNs on the county website if you wanted more information on those. This is the legal description, subdivision, things like that. You can see here, we can see the actual center point of the map. So this is the center point of the property, and the actual boundary is somewhere like that. But you see it's right below Victor, Colorado. These are some of the roads that go in there. Like we mentioned, Highway 81 is over here, and State Route 67 is over here. Then we go back to our property page. These are GPS coordinates for the corners, so it kind of gives you the boundaries. We also give you some options on camping is allowed there, so if you want to just go spend a day and camp on your property, things like that. They have the power lines, like we mentioned, up to the property. You need alternative water sources like a well, rain catcher, things like that, because there is not water to it. Same with sewer. Currently it has dirt road access, but like I mentioned, you can pave it, things like that. And it is slightly sloped, so you want to make sure that you know the terrain of your land when you're purchasing it. And then we just have an overview of more pictures of the properties, some really cool views from our property, things like that. And so now I just want to walk you through real quick on the buying process. So if you want to pay for cash, you click Buy Now. It'll take you to our Moon Clerk form. You fill this out to the best of your ability. If you want it to be joint with a right of survivorship, that's an option. If you're just solo, that's a deed. Different things you can put in there and how you want the title to be. Put your address, your tax address, so that way when you buy the property, then all the tax information comes to you. And your contact, we need a phone number or an email, preferably both, so we can get in contact with you in those terms. And this is a cash payment, so this is all up front. The other option is finance, so you click on Buy on Terms. It comes in here, it tells you all the information, you make sure it's the right property. You come in here, at the first, when you buy on terms, you're only going to pay the doc fees right up front, and then we'll send you a contract in the after. Depending on what you pick here, you can pick your 60 or 90 days depending on the property. And once again, the title, your tax address, and contact information, and then from there we'll get an email. We send you information, what you need, and we go through the process there. Thanks for watching this video. Once again, we're Great Land Investments at greatlandinvestments.com, and we'd love to have you come and check out more of our properties and buy this one.